So supporters always argue about border enforcement improve public safety. What's your response?
Of course, we have borders and there's regulations at the borders and there's enforcement at the borders in terms of who comes in and who doesn't. But we also need to be clear, like, immigrants who come to this country, whether they come legally or without documents, overwhelmingly are not committing crimes. The crime rate among immigrants is lower than among people who are born in the U.S. And overwhelmingly, the reason people come here is for economic opportunity. And especially when they come from Central America, it's very dangerous. They're risking their lives, the lives of their kids. They're coming out of desperation, and they come here and they want to work. A lot often start small businesses or micro businesses. They are law-abiding. In fact, they're extra law-abiding because they're undocumented and they don't want to be deported. And they are contributing to the community, and they're typically paying taxes. So it makes me sad that we see these stereotypes that are false about immigrants.
And what happens when immigrants are afraid to report crimes?
That hurts public safety. It makes all of us less safe. If you have people who do not want to report crimes, don't want to be witnesses, don't want to go to court as a victim, don't want to interact with the police, that makes all of us less safe.
But how do we balance that, enforcement and the community at the same time?
You can have border security. You can have smart immigration enforcement, particularly around people who are committing serious crimes. And you can leave people alone who are just law-abiding and working and paying taxes and raising their kids. And by the way, we need to fix our immigration system so that all these people who have been living here for a long time and are members of our community, let's give them a path to a green card and a path to citizenship. These are members of our community. And people who risk their lives to come here and bring their families here, like go through hell to get here, those are exactly the kind of people we should want in our community. These are people who they have worked so hard to come here and risked so much.